Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm selling this rather extraordinary item as a sort of style history piece. What it is a rather, it's actually slightly distressed. The folds here are fairly sort of split. It's in need of some sort of restoration here at the back, but it's a big folding chromolithographic plate from the Boy's Own paper of, I think, about 1890, 1891, and it's a design for a sort of late aesthetic movement or sub-aesthetic movement screen of birds, which boys were supposed to build and paint rather ambitiously themselves. There's also another little bit of damage here. There's some black staining on this panel, and a piece of paper has adhered in two places, and the sort of this swan's neck has become sort of this bit is removed and stuck to the swan's neck. Sadly, something may be able to be done about that, but I'm not sure. But there is this rather spectacular print of flamingos and sort of cranes and swans and swallows in a sort of rather unboyish, sort of pinky goldy green design. It's obviously a sort of threefold double-sided screen. These birds on one side, these birds on the other, and it just shows how the aesthetic movement sort of filtered down even into a threefold screen for home painting drawn from the Boy's Own paper by Fred Miller about 10 years later in the 1890s. I'll even throw in, again, this is distressed, this is torn. Here are the instructions by Fred Miller for how to make his folding screen. But if I just pass it over, you will see that the whole sense of design is sort of early Art Nouveau, late sort of aesthetic movements, hints of sort of Whistler's interest in birds, but all very much later in the early 1890s. Fascinating item. As I say, be aware that it needs a little bit of restoration, but it could, framed, mounted and restored, be quite a spectacular display piece. Thanks very much indeed. Bye.